Excuse me. Well, my name is Napoleon Hardy. I'm a non-traditional student here, in case you couldn't tell that I wasn't 21. I'm a sociology major, and my issue is public housing. About a year ago, I went to purchase my very first home. I'm also a veteran, so I was going to use my VA benefits to purchase a home in Racine. One of the challenges I found was there were not a lot of people well versed in the VA program. I wanted to purchase a home that was not $200,000. I was looking for something that I could afford and continue to go to school and not have to work 2 jobs and do those sort of things. And there's a lot of houses on the market that fit what I was looking for. But the challenge comes in when you're trying to find financing for those things. In the 1940s and 1950s, the FHA had a lot of programs to help people get into homes. First-time home buyers. After the big war, there was a large push to get these first-time home buyers in homes. Those programs still exist today. Not only does the FHA have them, but also the U.S. Department of Agriculture has housing programs for rural housing initiatives, and those are not only for farms out in the sticks, but communities like Caledonia, Mount Pleasant also fit within the guidelines for the USDA program. So with all of these programs out there, I thought for sure that I would be able to just go in, sign my name, and get a house. But it's not that simple. And so even though the programs are there, there's a lot of people on the lender side of the table as well as the realtor side who aren't familiar with the programs. My idea is we need to educate people about these programs so that we can get more people into homes, especially now. A couple of days ago, I heard on the news that this is the best time to buy a home, that they haven't been any more affordable for the last 40 years. There are homes currently on the market in Racine that are as low as $19,000. 3 and 4 bedroom homes, and people cannot get into these homes. A lot of these homes have been on the market for a long time. The problem is some of these homes are foreclosures, and if someone left the home and the house has sat empty for a year, there may be some issues with the home. A home that sits empty deteriorates. So when you go to get a housing inspection, because the house has been empty, it can't pass the inspection because nobody has lived in the house. So it's sort of a catch-22. But with these programs, the VA has a program where you can actually purchase the home and do repairs. They've had this program for 40 or 50 years. There is not one lender within 100 miles of Racine who has ever used this program. But it's a federally funded program. It's in Chapter 7, Section 04 of the VA Lender's Handbook. I could almost recite it verbatim. And FHA has programs as well that are about the same, but there are people just don't know about the programs. When I talk to the VA and when I talk to HUD and people like that, they tell me that yes, these programs are out there, but a lot of times if your request doesn't fit within a certain box, the lenders aren't willing to do that extra little bit of legwork that it takes to be able to purchase a home. I believe that we can fill a lot of these homes with these people who are currently renting or otherwise don't have a place to live, if we could just find a way to get the lenders and these agencies and the individuals that want to buy homes all on the same page. How to get there, I haven't quite figured that out completely. I have some ideas about it, and hopefully when I'm done with school, I will go and work somewhere for HUD or for the VA and work it from the inside to try and fix some of these problems. But in the meantime, my idea is to get the word out, maybe do something with the university where we can sponsor courses so that first-time home buyers, and there are programs out there, everyone has their program where they want you to do a first-time home buyer. They'll sit down and explain how important it is to pay your bills on time, and this is how you budget. But there are some details that we need to teach people that we're not about how to go about purchasing a home for the first time. I'm not a realtor. I have no desire to be a realtor. And since I've been looking at houses, I just have a real different view of realtors recently. But we still need to bring them in as well to make sure that they understand, these programs are out there. If you tell the public we could possibly get you into some of these homes, we won't have as many empty houses on the market. and in the end everybody wins. So I have a lot to say on this issue, but I'll leave it at that.
All right.